We're live. Hello, everybody out there in Disney YouTube land and YouTube land in general. I have with me this evening Magic for Four, and we're meeting for the first time, and they're right over here next to me. And welcome to Mouse Tales on What's Up Mouse, guys.
This is awesome. We're so excited to be here.
Oh, great. Daniel from Disinfinity introduced me to your channel because he mods for me. He's like the most awesome 13-year-old mod. I wish I was that technically proficient when I was 13.
Right, yeah,
Definitely. He's amazing.
he does a great job.
And then he said, you should check these guys out. That'd be a great interview. And I was like, oh yeah, I think he's right. Wow, look at that. James Ryan, welcome to the screen. Welcome to the stream too. Disinfinity, Katrina, the lovely Katrina, always there for me. Thank you so much. And James and Disinfinity, and that's pretty much it. All right. Well, hey, how is everyone out there? So you guys are getting ready for a snowstorm. We're getting pouring rain here.
Yeah, I'll trade you.
You don't have to shovel rain.
When is the rain? When is the snow supposed to start? Has it started already?
Not yet. Tonight at like 1 in the morning.
Yeah, and when we wake up, they canceled remote school and in-person school and all that stuff. So.
Oh wow! So it's like snow days for real.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like back in the day when people used to really go to school, like when I had snow days.
Right.
In New York.
Yeah.
Snow days. Times.
Best days. Used to sit up in the morning and watch the news, waiting for your school to be called. Yeah. Those are my favorite.
I would sit there and I would pray, and my mother would basically, she was like staunch Catholic, and she would be like, "You shouldn't be praying for snow days. You should be praying for people in third world countries who are starving, not for a vacation."
Goodness.
You can do both. Why not both? Right?
Both?
And then she would leave, and I'd be like, "Okay, well, them too, but please let me have a snow day."
Yeah.
Anyway, Hughes and Brews.
Kevin and
I
Karen.
love that. I love that name, Hughes and Brews. Welcome, Hughes and Brews. Do you know those guys?
Yes.
They're amazing.
Yep. They live around Orlando too, and they go to Disney and they make drink videos to do at home. They're really good. Yeah.
They have a channel. I have to watch this channel.
They just put it out today. It was really blueberry pie martini. Make it at home.
Okay, so have you guys have heard of the Live Place, right? Family friendly live streams. I'm always family friendly, but when you see me live streaming around the park, somehow it always ends up that I'm having bourbon or I'm having this or not just one, but I always taste something. And it's always an excuse like, well, the holiday cavalcade is the closest we can get to this is on the porch of the Nomad Lounge. So let's just order a bourbon and it's right here. And yeah.
Why not?
You actually had a cocktail video I saw. I was watching.
Lots of those. I think the beginning of 2015 was all like drinking videos because that's all we did all day.
So I thought I was gonna like pick on one. And it's like, which one?
Oh no, there's dozens of them possibly.
I was gonna say, do you have like a playlist drinking videos?
Oh, we should make one.
You should. You should. I like that. Candy Mom is here. We can start the party. Very nice. Hello, Emily Rose. Hello, Pam's fam.
Hey, Pam.
Candy Mom, congratulations. I know everybody's been congratulating you, but congratulations on getting your Pixar award. That is, she mothers the heck out of me too. I literally will be walking through Epcot in the pitch black, looking at the stream, and she'll be like, "Bob, look out for that guy." So she's really nice. Pam's fam is here. Thanks very much. Aliens wear green hats. Another one of those. I think Kadani Sean. Aliens wear green hats. They're up there with some of the best names for anybody. Candy Mom's good too. I think Candy Mom, you win best logo. Actually, if you tap on that logo, she just got Who did that logo for you, Candy Mom? Was that Triple P? I don't know, but I went to like Bing Images.
Did Pam do it? Because Pam's really good.
Pam, really?
So
I think I'm gonna have to talk to her.
Pam's
I went to Bing Images and put a few letters on mine. I need to.
We did the logo for Monarch Moments recently too.
So speaking of that, you sent me yours. And I plopped it up there and did the thumbnail and everything. Where did you get yours done? Are you artistic or did somebody do it for you? You did?
Oh, I do all my own work, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
He's really good at graphic design.
Well, I might. There you go. If I don't upset you, if I don't do something stupid during this interview, maybe I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Make it rain up in here. Let's go. I'm ready.
Pam's extremely talented. Be back shortly. All right. So the way that I do this, being that I am not like Jay Leno, I am not like Pete McDevitt, is I'm lagging. I'm sorry, guys. I just have a series of simple green screens that kind of like paint by number, literally paint by number, and where the hell I am. You'd think I was drinking during this thing, but really I'm not. There's nothing here. Yeah, I showed them my wrinkled up green screen behind me. I've got nothing. There's nothing under the hat but a bald head. So,
no bourbon under there.
No bourbon, no hair.
No. The only reason I've got the hat on is so that you don't get blinded from the shining off of the lights. So one of my very favorite, not everybody does this, and you got to know the lines, but one of my favorite things is I find out little things about some of the people in these interviews, like Disney Dan is a Latin teacher. You can go to every interview ever. You can go to he's done hundreds of videos. You'll never see that anywhere. And I just kind of like sitting down with people like yourselves, like we're eating at Disney and just met and we're at Epcot, and just without it being too revealing. Sometimes people just change the subject really quick. Somebody just did that the other day, and I was like, okay, she doesn't want to talk about it. But I'm one of those hearts on your sleeve type of guys. So if you ever watch a stream with me on it, half the community is always joking about how many marriages I've had. That's just because I'm so stupid. I literally just start spilling the beans like everybody's my counselor. So if you tell us about yourselves, whatever you'd like to do, what you do, how you got into this, not so much about the channel yet, but just you guys. Who are you guys?
Well, I'm Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
I'm a special ed teacher.
Really?
So I'm really excited for tomorrow. We get a snow day. And it's like a real snow day with remote learning. We weren't sure if we'd have to teach remote now on snow days, but nope, we get an actual snow day, and I get to just have a snow day tomorrow and just do nothing. I'm so excited.
Wow.
Or maybe go play outside with the kids.
That's great. That's great. How long have you been doing that? That's hard. That's hard.
I'm on my 9th year teaching.
Really? Wow.
And I'm on my 9th year of listening to her come home and complain about it.
There he is. When we first got on, I told him that somebody had told me that they mistook him for Seth Rogen as they were just walking by.
Which is a bizarre comparison I've ever heard. I'll accept it, but it's very bizarre.
Yeah, like I said, it's like Chris Pratt. A lot of Chris Pratt, Guardians of the Galaxy, but
I get that. But it was you know what it was? It was the video that you did where Amanda jumped on and said something real exuberant right at the beginning of the video, and she caught you by surprise, and you kind of choked on what you were drinking and went, and she was like, should we start all over again? Are you okay? And he's like, no, let's roll with it. It was something in there that you had that same affect.
I have no version of that video that we did.
I can see that though.
But I believe it.
Yeah.
I'll buy it.
He cracks me up. I mean, that's the whole reason we're together still, is because he makes me laugh so much.
He is pretty funny. And the two of you have a really nice chemistry too.
Aw, thanks.
So yeah, you do. You do. That's really good. I can see how you would be. Bob got another wife right before the stream started. See, I told you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Chris and Amanda's channel, very nice.
So there's actually 2 channels going on here.
Yep.
Amanda the Disney Talking Heads videos, which I think is changing soon because I don't want to do that anymore. So I've kind of pushed her into making videos, which she just did the other day with her dessert video, which was really good.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
So
And then,
I'm gonna ask you in a second about like the channels too.
yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, I knew about this channel. What about this channel? There's more subscribers over here. And okay. And when I see Chris Pratt doing his thing over there on the other channel, I was in stitches. I was cracking up. I was like, oh God.
Yeah, so the Not Bad Parents is a vlog channel we started like 2 years ago.
Right, it was funny.
And we were kind of doing both at the same time, but the Disney people didn't necessarily want to watch the vlogs that I was making and vice versa. So we split it off, and we never really talk about the two things because, you know, if you want Disney, you don't want to watch me walk around the house and film time lapses all day long, which is kind of what I do.
Well, you know what? Hold on to that a little, even if you don't put all your eggs in that you know, both baskets, because Tim Tracker basically told me, I met him once. He basically told me, you know, for a guy like you who's got a few hundred subscribers, you know, your concentration is on Disney and you've got to grow and get known. You know, I've been doing it for 12 years, you know, so if you notice, he does Disney videos, he does refrigerator videos, he does let's put a diaper on the babies videos, because yeah, those are the fans. They'll be, by the time they're, you know, hardcore Chris Pratt Jr. Fans, they'll watch anything you put out there. So I guess you can concentrate, you know, where you are. But right now, I don't mind. I really kind of like the fact that I like the Disney thing, but then, you know, saw the other thing too, because I don't know. I love all the things that our community does, you know, but sometimes, especially during Vlogmas, there's all, you know, it's like I just watched 30 unboxing videos and 15 pin videos and everything else. And then, so I was watching all that, right? And then all of a sudden I click on your other channel, you know, Not Bad Parents. And I was like, it was like a breath of, like I had opened the window. Like it was a nice little thing for a second. Because these are Disney people, but he, you know what I mean? So, and when we go trying to do that, what was that?
And Karen or Kevin just said he also loves his B-roll. That's a big part of Not Bad Parents too, is the B-roll. B-roll.
Katrina, where are you going? You can't say your phone is on 1% juice. Get out of here. You gotta what the heck?
The chargers.
Well, anyway, that you're doing very well with both channels. I really like them a lot, and I was surprised by the second one. I was like, "Whoa!"
It's completely different. It's like a not quite as good, I don't know, better vlog sort of deal. I have no idea. It's just something.
It's tongue in cheek, and it lets your personality show. That's what I think.
Exactly.
They always say, "Be yourself." You know what I mean? So
that is right there. That is him.
That's what I'm trying to do too. You know, there's nobody else who, you know, I wear the weird hat. And yesterday I threw out a Vlogmas thing where I literally, through a series of green screens, I jumped into scenes of It's a Wonderful Life and was crying to Mr. Potter. And I was, you know, celebrating Christmas in the streets of Bedford Falls and stuff. And I'm like, nobody else is going to make a video like this for a Vlogmas.
That's perfect. I love it.
Totally me.
Chris It's a Wonderful Life. Still.
I love that. I love that movie.
I know, me too. And I keep trying to get him to watch it. It's so good.
Oh, he hasn't seen it?
No.
Chris Pratt has not seen it? Oh, no. Okay. You need to make him watch that and then let him watch that video of mine. He's not allowed to go, hey, you don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. He'll be like,
I'll watch it. I'll watch it tonight and I'll let you know how I like it. I'm sure I would love it. I love old movies. I just haven't ever watched it.
It's kind of, I don't know. Amanda, do you think some people get turned off because they think it'll be like depressing? Maybe, you know, it's like, oh, this depressed guy wants to jump off.
Kind of an ominous, sort of sad tone to
vibe,
it.
but
Yeah.
it's a happy ending though. So
Well, it's a wonderful life,
Yeah.
so it has to have a happy
and there's
ending.
so many like
About an awful
It
life.
gives it away, right? The title, it's right there. It's like so.
there's so many other shows and movies that like take the spin off of the the whole premise that
Yeah.
he knows the story. He just has
Right.
never seen the original story, so he needs to see it. It's so good.
I was gonna say, all you have to do is watch Lifetime and
Or Hallmark.
or Hallmark. Just insert the kind of was a big star person like Melissa Sue Anderson, and change the circumstances, and all of a sudden Melissa Sue Anderson is getting divorced, is losing her bakery to the bank, and Whoopi Goldberg is the angel and comes down, and
Exactly.
it's the same plot 1,000 times.
Oh, Cinder Alley hasn't seen it either. Hasn't seen the movie. Cinder Alley.
Allie, come on!
At least I'm not alone.
You're not alone.
Don't watch that video of mine until you see it. You can't do like a spin-off on a movie if no one's seen the movie. It doesn't work. So Chris Pratt Jr., what do you do?
I kind of do lots of stuff. I do graphic design, learning kind of stuff. That's what I do all day. So I get to be creative, and I dig that I get to do it for YouTube too. I love YouTube. It's really fun to like get out there, and like nowadays, anybody who has a camera or a phone can get on YouTube. How cool is that? That's how we started too. We went down and did a bunch of Disney resort tours with my old cell phone, and I was like, I love this. I want to do it forever. So now I'm just spamming YouTube with my videos.
Yeah, and while we're not at Disney, we have to find other things to film that isn't Disney, and we just wish we could be at Disney every day. You're so lucky, Bob, that you get to live at Disney and get to record.
It spins, through my mind. I never, first of all, I never would imagine that. Well, I was a cast member till recently, and I will be again. So I never would imagine I live where I could see the fireworks from my backyard, that I've worked for Disney, that my wife works for Disney, that, one of the other odd things is I went to the University of Miami, a couple of decades ago, and I was a film student, and technology from there to here, and the fact that I'm doing, with that cruddy old green screen I showed you, and a tripod on this table in front of me with my Android phone, that's what I shot that on.
Wow.
With Captain Kirk's palm top computer, and it's like, what? It's amazing what it's really just put filmmaking, video making into everyone's hands. And so the whole thing of independent filmmaking, video making has totally changed from when I was a young filmmaker a long time ago. Very, very interesting.
Not really that long ago either. It's crazy how fast it's advanced, so quickly.
I know. Actually, when I went to film school, it was film, and the way they put them on, they had it on these big machines and everything, and video quality at the time, because that was back in the 80s. Video quality was coming up really, really fast, what you could shoot on a video camera, and they were these massive cameras, and they were kind of getting closer and closer to each other. I actually remember taking these old video cameras and trying to make them look more like film by like putting pantyhose over the lens to diffuse them a little bit, and to try to, in a poor man's filmmaking, kind of like what I do here.
Yeah.
And now, it's like, hey, here's my film studio. Look at it.
And it's amazing.
It's so cool.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
It really is cool. All right, let's see. Next color. What's the next color? The next color is an amazing shade of yellow. Woo-hoo.
Wow.
Right. So, how did we get here? Man, I'm lagging. I'm sorry. I look like a Japanese monster movie.
You don't look like
Mothra.
As long as I don't follow your mouth,
Godzilla.
I'm good.
we just look at your hat.
Yeah.
I have to first give a shout out to Stacy and Paul are here, the Disney Romantics. They're
The old Disney Romantics. The Disney Romantics are gone. It's just
the
Stacey
artists
and Paul.
formerly known as the Disney Romantics are here. And speaking of channel history, our oldest friends from the YouTube community.
Wow. Thank you for joining us, guys. Katrina, you are back. Ken Stallworthy, thanks for joining us. I'm still getting used to walking and chewing gum and calling out the stream. What is this? What does AJC say? What is she saying? Congratulations at this spin. You got second place in trivia. I forgot to announce the winners. Oh, very good, Daniel.
It's trivia.
Daniel is a genius, man. I don't know about him. You're intimidating, Daniel. I was asking him questions. Obviously, Daniel, I never did get that tech question I was asking you about solved before I put out the vlog yesterday. But guess what? Wait till the next one. I might have put myself in scenes with still frames and everything. The next one is going to be crazy. Actually, I think I'm about to do an interview with myself.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Wow.
Oh, I can't wait.
I think I'm going to do that for one of the last Vlogmases and basically make it about my New Year's resolutions. Mm-hmm. And so I'll talk with myself and tell myself that I'm full of it and stuff like that. And
that would be really funny.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that.
So how did you get here? When did you think, oh, we need a YouTube channel? No, we need two. How did that all come?
Coming for like a long time. I think we were always looking for something to put out there. Like we had a podcast for a while, and
we had comics and kids. The kids had their own YouTube.
Yeah, our kids were on YouTube for a little while, like doing green screen and playing with stuff. It was just, and then finally we were sitting, probably drinking wine and just talking about Disney a lot, and then it turned into, oh my God, we should just talk about Disney and film it for YouTube, and we did.
And then. Yeah, so we started.
I think that's the way that I started a lot of Disney vacations. Sitting around drinking wine, and then all of a sudden I'm on the phone making reservations. And
yeah,
so yep, and that's probably how it happened.
Yeah,
pretty much.
All of my best stories start. It began with a drink.
Yes,
and there you go.
Just turns into.
You definitely. We have to meet up when you get down here.
Definitely,
we'll be down there in a moment.
Now, I have some evil mods like Katrina, and Katrina basically likes to just try to persuade me to get drunk when I'm doing a stream, because she loves that my camera work is so unsteady with the old cruddy gimbal I have, that what you really need is you need a guy with size 14 feet in a crowd stumbling around.
That's the way to do it. I love that idea. You should do it. Just go have a couple more bourbons than you might normally have, and then.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have to tell my wife. It's like, yeah. I'm just gonna go meet a friend, and so you were sitting around having wine. I didn't look at this. Which channel started first?
Not Bad Parents. His channel.
Not bad.
Yeah.
But it didn't start as a vlog. It started as the Talking Heads Disney video. Mm-hmm. And then
we kind of had both, and we went to vlogging. We were doing some resort tours at Disney. We were doing just walking, go to stores, anything we were doing with the kids.
Right.
And then that's when we decided to split, because we wanted to keep us just talking about Disney separate, and also give me a voice too, because then he can have his channel, I can have my channel, and
yeah. It was like the epic band breakup where we just went our separate ways and never talked again. This is the first time we've been back together since we split channels.
Man, oh man, this is like a big deal. Krista Knoxville, welcome in. How are you? Katrina doesn't do nothing. Ha ha ha. Katrina, are you crazy? Katrina, you do like it. No, it's not you. I'm sorry. It's Candy Mom who thinks it'd be really fun to see Bob soused.
Hi, Carol.
Or something like that. Oh, Carol Carkey's here. How are ya? What's going on?
So glad she came on.
Yeah, me too. All of these ladies are so sweet. It's amazing. Yeah. Okay, so now we're on to Orange.
Channel overview.
Ooh.
Okay, so if I grabbed my beagle, who's right down here right now, and he's asleep. So, but if I were to grab him and bring him up here, and you were to try to give him an idea, or somebody who knows nothing about YouTube, just like, what's the summary? Like in that summary that you put at the beginning on YouTube, what's our channel about? What does that say? What is your channel? What are they both about? So give me two over.
I want to see if Amanda can elevator pitch the YouTube channel.
This is YouTube.
What is the YouTube channel?
It's our tagline. We say it every time we start.
Oh yeah.
This is the show, tips, tricks, and how to live your best Disney life. That's how we start every show. And sometimes we give tips on how to, navigate the Disney parks. Sometimes we give like tricks and what to do to get your perfect day at Disney, and how to live your best Disney life. Like we do cooking video. Well, I'm going to start to do more cooking videos and some unboxings and more Disney talk. And now that when you can't be at the park, what do you do to get the magic of the park at home? It's kind of like what we do. Magic for 4. But magic for all, really.
and then I keep hitting. I'm trying to highlight something, and I keep showing the wrong one. What do you say about the other one? That's Magic for 4. What's your summary of? And how do you say that again? It's not bad parents, right?
Not bad parents.
Oh, that's easy. It's coffee, B-roll,
and tacos.
The best I can do.
I like it.
Things don't go to the other YouTube channel. Just stay away.
Stacy and Paul just said, "Bring home the milk." Our endings used to be, "Don't forget to bring home the milk."
I haven't said that in a long time.
Not bad parents.
Oh my gosh. Hello, Mouse Talk. Walt and Melissa, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. You guys look like you had a great time. I was trying to, you were doing something yesterday, and I'm like, what are you doing on social media? Go back to your anniversary. Are you crazy?
No, you want people to come from their anniversary to watch you. If you're more important than an anniversary, you've made it. You're huge.
Oh my gosh. All I know is if it's your anniversary or it's your significant other's birthday or some special occasion, total attention. Attention. Yeah. I've made these mistakes. I've made them. I'm telling you. Let's move on.
That's why you're in your 7th marriage? No?
My 32nd. My 34.
I was way off.
Yeah.
This is the one.
Actually, one time I was told that I'm kind of interesting to be married to, but sort of like cotton candy. But you get sick of it after a while. Yeah. So apparently I sort of have an expiration date like a carton of milk.
Wow.
And my expiration date appears to be around 9 years. So that tells you something.
Did you like cry yourself to sleep for a few nights? That's
I think I have too many natural opiates going around in my head. That's why I really don't drink that much or do anything, because I wake up and for one thing, I've got this one of my 2 beagles. I swear, every day to this dog, it's like he hits the reset button. Every day is the happiest day on earth. He wakes up, he jumps on my face. Come on. It's amazing. I wish I need to be one of those people. Yeah, 700th. Hey, Walt and Melissa, happy anniversary. Yeah, it's lagging so much that by the time I highlight something, I'm highlighting the wrong one in the chat. That's what's going on. That's why you're like, what's he doing? Okay, so what are your... I just kind of throw stuff up against the wall. I try to have a schedule and consistency for YouTube, as we all know that's important. Do you guys have a schedule? I didn't really look close enough. I just got the flavor of things. Do you have a schedule on both of them where you hit specific days and have certain shows, like Walt has Dissanity and movie reviews and stuff like that on specific days?
So we usually we've been trying to do Mondays for our show, but now that I'm kind of taking over the channel, I might be adding another day. So I'm not sure yet, but right now we're going to stick to Mondays.
We'll see about that.
that.
How do you feel about that secret plan?
If I don't have anything to do with it, I couldn't care less. I'm happy.
This is actually the only show that comes on the same day at the same time is the Mouse Tales thing. Everything else is when I can get a pass to get into the park. It's like, woohoo! Guess what I'm doing tomorrow?
Yeah.
You know?
Other than that, what are you gonna do?
But that keeps everybody on their toes. I like it.
Yeah.
That's why I tell them. Really, when I say hit the notification thing, I mean it, because you don't know. It'll be like, why didn't you tell me you were doing that? I didn't know. So actually awaiting the best Magic Kingdom day.
I was just going to say my next the one I'm editing right now is set to be on Monday. We talk our perfect day at Magic Kingdom. What would we do for our perfect day if we could pick 10 things to do? And you can only pick 10. What would you do for your perfect Magic Kingdom day? And then another part of the show that we do is a quiz. We quiz each other and give each other a prize at the end if we do well, but we always give
the prizes started off as like, $1 to $5 prizes. They've grown exponentially to like $40 a week in prizes, and it's obnoxious. And I'm broke now.
Oh my gosh. Your 10 favorite things to do at Magic Kingdom. That's actually how I got hired at Disney. I thought I was going for a traditional interview, and it wasn't for Magic Kingdom. It was Epcot, actually.
Oh.
Yep. And they said, okay, you have a friend out of town, 10 things. What are your must-dos so that you can give them, like, if they're never going to come back to Epcot again, what's their magical day at Epcot? And I was like, and I just, did what I would do.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Stay at the beach club so that I can.
That's what we did.
You can basically drink or do whatever and totter back and fall on the bed. And,
Yep.
Yeah. So
that's awesome.
That must have been before the eyeliner.
Thank you, Stacy and Paul, the Disney Romantics. I love your name. Thanks, Carol Carkey. Lori Jean Carlson is here. Who's another one of our mods. Disinfinity, it isn't 700 yet. I don't, unless lifespans really, really increase or I lose my sanity. That'll never happen. Krista Knoxville, I'll try to check in on the live as much as possible in meeting my mom at her work. Really? Okay. And Walt was here. Walt's probably ninja watching. Okay, so let's see. The next color is dun dun dun. It looks like a reddish orange.
I like the color.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You've chosen a great color palette. I like it a lot.
Thank you. So how do you, not necessarily if it is, it could be how do you want it to be? How do you think, or how would you like your channel to stand out, if only for personal reasons? Like I was saying before, it's like, well, why did you do this weird Vlogmas thing where you threw yourself into your favorite movie? Because I wanted, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Why do you think your channel is unique, or how would you like it to be unique? Anything along those lines?
Ooh, I feel the pressure right now. I
know. No, it's a good question. I like it.
From this guy. Oh my goodness.
Why not look at you?
I think like a big part of what makes us unique, I think you hit the nail on the head earlier, is when you said our connection. Like I think just us together, like the way we have a conversation, and just we're just totally being ourselves and talking about Disney, and that's what we like doing. And that's how it all started, and that's how I'd like it to continue, is just us giving our honest opinions about Disney and enjoying talking about Disney and hoping that it rubs off on people and that they feel the love of Disney like we do.
You guys, have you guys ever seen a channel called It's Always Sunny?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, they remind me of you guys like 7 or 8 years younger.
Oh.
Yeah. We're having kids and everything, they're just together, but they're not married or anything, and just the kind of vibe. So I gotta say, it'll be like a guy asking another guy, what's the secret? If you have that same vibe as a couple that has that kind of magical honeymoonish feeling with a name, for crying out loud, It's Always Sunny.
Yep.
And you guys have kids, and you get up, unless you're slapping each other around as soon as you get off the camera, you guys look like you're having a blast, and that there is magic there. And so I got to compliment you on that.
Well, you know, we're actually all paid actors that were hired by you. And we don't ever see each other off camera. That's the secret. Totally alienate each other until the camera's rolling.
Yeah, and then we miss each other, so we have to talk.
Do you guys both just do commercials or feature films, or you?
Yeah, I do like weird German flicks sometimes.
Are you German by any chance, or was it?
No, not even close.
Might be. We don't know.
Well, maybe.
Massachusetts. Did you guys grow up in Massachusetts?
Yeah. Yep.
Really? You don't really have where kind of generally are you? You don't have an accent to my ears.
Thank God.
Right? No, you don't. I mean, you're not like a Boston accent or anything. I can't hear anything.
I think her accent is fake sometimes, and she does it just to make me angry. I'm not a fan of the Boston accent. It's like nails on a chalkboard to me. So I don't go down near Boston or Dorchester ever.
We're about like 40 minutes north of Boston. Yeah. We're like right on the New Hampshire border.
We're more New Hampshire.
There you go. Yeah. Well, I don't sense, it's weird. Maybe I just haven't been in New England in a while. I don't get any, that's what I thought. I figured, oh, well, they're transplants. They've come from Ohio or California or something like that. And so they don't have accents. But apparently.
Chris is just hammering the accent out of me because he hates
Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
He gets really annoyed when we watch movies with like Matt Damon, and Matt Damon like has the Boston accent, but it's like exaggerated.
The exaggerated
Boston
fake
accent.
Boston accent.
It's like, well, you're from Boston. Why doesn't it sound more natural? It's just.
That's it. When he plays Batman, he's got no accent, and then when he wants to basically tell everybody he's a Boston boy, then he plays it up. It's really thick.
Ben Affleck, yep, same thing.
So this is a weird one because of the word, whether it's for your channel, which obviously this is what this pertains to, or not. This has been the question hanging over everybody's head, literally, for a year now. What the heck is in the future?
Yeah.
With the vaccines just starting to go out and everything, that's affecting how people go to Disney, how they experience Disney, what we do as well, because I get a lot of people watching the live streams that I do, especially from Magic Kingdom, because they can't come down because of restrictions, or they're afraid to, and they want to grab some of that magic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so that's been where a lot of people really watch. But have you tried anything in a few videos and dipped your toes in a direction where you're thinking, you started telling me, and I think I cut you off, about where you might want to go, so that if I talk to you again or meet you in the park in 2021, that, you've done this since then. Do you have any idea about that?
Well, first of all, we've moved to Orlando area.
That's it, right?
By the summer, that is our goal, to move to Orlando. So we can maybe do some live streaming in the park like you do.
Right.
And but the future is going to be, I'd love to do more things. We've only been doing like the tips and tricks and the quiz on our type video. So I'd like to do cooking, Disney type foods, unboxings. I just subscribed to Mouse Merch Box. So I'm hoping to get that next month.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
YouTube is the most expensive.
I was going to say, where do you think all your money is going, man? You're going to pay attention.
I've never done unboxing, so I'm excited to just do one.
Fantastic.
Try it.
Well, and, I've been hearing that a lot of people, especially for Vlogmas, who are doing unboxings, and I keep thinking about this. I'm like, how much stuff did they have to buy to unbox?
Yeah.
It's like getting out every day. Well, what it is a whole bunch of channels have gotten together and they're sending boxes to each other.
Oh,
A
that's
couple of things are bought. 15 people get together and they just basically re-gift and resend boxes to people so they can open them up. And
So they're like, here's the junk from my box I didn't like. You have it.
I didn't exactly put it that way, but
How it sounds to me.
oh my God, that's funny. That's
well,
funny.
what's cool
Yeah,
about
kind
the
of.
merch box is that it's actually merchandise from Etsy, from like
Oh.
people that have made it themselves and stuff. It's not like from Disney. It's from people who make it themselves. So I'm kind of excited about that. Oops.
Disney Connections. Thanks for watching. Do you have to grab that?
No.
Hey, Elena K808. She won a Pixar award as well, and I saw her today on the Mickey Bunch this morning. And congratulations, Elena. And oh, actually, it wasn't Elena. It was Surfer Girl that I saw this morning. But congratulations to both Surfer Girl and Elena.
Awesome.
Yes, Josh having a blast keeping Bob in line. See, I have to look at the chat or hey, Josh goes to Disney. How are you? Hey guys, let's see who else is here. Elena is here. Aloha, Elena from Hawaii. Oh, Kelly from the Mickey Bunch is here. Oops, sorry about that. Chris definitely edits his stuff well. You do, as a matter of fact.
Thanks.
Yeah. Daniel's really up on that. Whenever he sees good editing, he's always on that. He always mentions that.
It's a passion.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah. Do you know how long it takes me? Sometimes we'll be like driving into a restaurant and I'm like, hold on, I have to put the camera outside and get a shot of pulling up, and then I have to put it in a different spot. Like, it's intense.
Chris made this great video. If you check out his channel, I think is it like the first one, like the one that you called YouTube is Ruining Our Lives.
Oh,
and we actually do some acting with us and the kids where we like complain about Chris and his YouTube obsession and how we have to like get ready for B-roll and have the house clean and I have to wear ears, and it's pretty funny.
It was a satirical look at 2019, so it came out last year.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Oh my gosh. There are a lot of people that will not spend a lot of time in editing. They'll have long shots, just kind of plunk them together and stuff.
Yeah.
And people that get into editing, like maybe yourself and myself, because of like my background and everything, I think I did a piece called on the channel here. You can see it. It's called A Wookiee's Guide to Galaxy's Edge. It was this whole story about me bumping into Chewbacca at Galaxy's Edge. He gives me these secret plans. Stormtroopers are chasing me out of Hollywood Studios through Epcot. I'm hiding in different places. There are blasters going off, all this stuff. So all this stuff with blasters and sound effects and everything, there are a lot of like 2-frame edits, like hundreds of them all over the place.
Yeah.
And so it took me a day to shoot, and it probably took me 2 weeks to edit it. And you know, I have friends like VP from Adventures with VP. He's like, I went to the Disney warehouse and I shot some stuff for like a day, and it took me 3 hours to cut this. And I'm like, 3 hours? Try this piece, man. You'll be there for a week.
The more work you put into it, the better it comes out. Yeah. I mean, that's just like anything, you know.
Well, the thing I did yesterday, you know, if you're in a green screen thing, and you know and you've got your back turned to the camera, and you're talking to over my shoulder, the camera's looking at Mr. Potter. You know, you've got to put yourself right in the right position, and Mr. Potter's over here, and then you've got to move the green screen around, and you've got to like get yourself black and white just like him, and that's like one shot, you know. And if it's a still frame, it's not a long gag. So how long is that? 1, 2, 3, next.
Yeah. Have you gotten over the ego with holding the camera in public?
I was over it. I was over it, and some would think I still am, but I'm having issues lately. I need a new. I'm going to get a new gimbal from my wife for Christmas, probably. I need a few little tech things. A few tech things, and the biggest reason I want to get 1,000 subscribers isn't monetization, isn't a whole lot. It's because I can't stand these third-party apps.
Yeah.
Where you're walking around. I have Streamlabs, and I have the $20 something a month prescription for the Prime version where it has dropout protection and stuff like that. I'm dropping out half the time anyway. There's Wi-Fi in 50% of the places don't even have Wi-Fi.
Right.
And it drives me nuts that any ride I go in, it's just like, oh, well, I'll see you in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
So yeah, that's the biggest reason that I could stream directly through YouTube instead of these little things. So it's a few little quirks, but that's my issue. So Katrina, my ego, I don't know what it is. My ego is like underground, because my gimbal is like flipping over and staring at the ground, and 30 people are like laughing. They're like, and I'm thinking I should just like hold the camera just like this and just walk around and tell people that, I'm a little shaky today, and it'd be way better. That would be better for my ego. A lot of friends in the community use it. Ninja watching. Yeah, the biggest person to mock me for filming the ground right there. Kelly from the Mickey Bunch.
Oh, no.
There you go. She is hysterical. If you guys have not checked out the Mickey Bunch, I'm on her show at least until she wants to get the heck rid of me. I've been on the show for like 2 months or something, every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And when I get off of there, from before it goes live to after we go live, I'm like, my stomach and my face hurt because we're laughing so much. There's one called Prism that works very well. I have that on my phone. It doesn't seem to know that it's supposed to work well. I better send out a memo to tell it that you should work well. But
back in the air. You're supposed to work better.
Yeah. I like Stream. Biggest reason I like Streamlabs is that right in the middle of your stream, the chat will actually go sideways. And so for about 3 hours, when the camera's not on me, I've got to go.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Interesting.
A lot of friends in the community use it. Okay, Daniel, I will try to go back to it. We will do an experiment, but just know this: the second I get 1,000 subscribers, that's it. I will never use it, and then of course I'll lose a few, and I'll be back to like 996 or something, and then
yeah. Oh my God.
So you guys are getting ready for the big blizzard.
Oh, yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed your channel very, very much.
Aw,
thanks.
If you guys, so it's Magic for Four, that's on the titles here, but also, as Katrina pointed out, they've got another channel that you just have to peek at. I think it's hysterical. It's called Not Bad Parents. It's very, very, very tongue-in-cheek, funny. Yep. And if you want a breath of fresh air, for people who, somebody said to me today that all you Disney YouTube people are just too perfect for me. You're just too candy sweet. You're too nice. How could you be this nice? I'm like, see this guy right here? It looks like Seth Rogen. Hey, watch Not Bad Parents. Okay.
That's I'm just grouchy. That's all.
Yep. He's like 7 Dwarfs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually,
I'm grouchy.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a genius. Time lapse. Michelle from Monarch Moments, thank you for joining us. Hello. I'm talking about games, and they're like a whole game show. Monarch Moments. Yeah. They always have something going on.
They're one of the first few people that we connected with, actually.
Yeah, they're one of our
Garrett,
old
Michelle,
friends.
and Hannah. And
they're
tell that all the time.
I had a really nice conversation. Don't trust that guy, Chris.
I'm not
nice.
trusting.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, I'm awesome though. Thanks, Garrett. Must be Garrett, right?
It's got to be Garrett.
Yeah.
Probably Garrett. Yeah, Garrett, the undercover producer.
Well, in a couple of hours, I'll be trolling his comments. So see you soon, buddy.
I'll be on there. I'll be on it. Oh, I had a great little conversation with them when we did an interview after the stream. Of course, everybody is always begging for Garrett to get on, and he won't get on. He won't get on. He won't, and then after it's not live anymore.
Get on, yeah,
he gets on.
The
daughter walks away because she's like, "This guy's so boring, even when it's live." See you, Mr. Bob. And then Garrett and I and Michelle sat down, and we were all talking.
I don't
it was nice.
To the audience of 12-year-olds, but
I always think that I do. I always tell people that I'm a 58-year-old guy with a 14-year-old mindset, but I think I'm shifting from that. That's what I think, So I think I might be like It's Always Sunny mindset. I might have a 22-year-old mindset, but no. Well, guys, that hour basically flew really fast. Thank you so much.
That was
Thank you so much for coming on. It was fun. I can't wait to meet you guys someday, and I'll have my eyes on you guys. I'll be in there clapping and saying hi. And guys, please check out Magic for Four and Not Bad Parents, their sister or brother or undercover.
More like great-grandparent channel.
Great-grandparent channel.
Cantankerous grandfather who just sits and maybe drinks all day and throws beer bottles.
How old are you?
Oh, I'm close to like 70 now.
I was going to say, when you're like a grandfather, it's going to be like...
I can't wait to be a grandfather and be super cantankerous. I'm going to be the angriest old man walking around in like tidy whities.
You're going to be a grandfather, and you're going to love it because you're going to have an excuse.
Yeah.
Like, look, I used to walk through snow 4 feet deep both ways to school every day, and I have a reason to be upset now.
You lived through a pandemic.
Yeah.
Now that's
true.
Pandemic.
Think of that. What we'll be able to say.
Yep.
Yeah. How many generations have had that, right?
Yep.
You don't know. We had masks on. My glasses kept fogging up. Stop it.
That's so you.
That's actually been my only problem. That's been my biggest problem. I mean, isolation, yes, and Disney stuff, but having the mask on, and no matter what kind of stuff I do, the special mask, the anti-fog, to walk around and,
like we almost didn't go to Disney in August because of the fogging with his glasses. He couldn't do it. We had to find a way to do it because it was.
I've tried everything. I've tried. Well, one of the best things is taking the mask way up.
Yes, but then your eyes.
And then you got to take the glasses down. But that's the problem. Yeah, you're poking yourself in the eyes. Yeah. You have only a little glasses left to see at. And so at the end of a lot of my live streams, you'll see like I'll look like I'm like in the Arctic or something. And they'll be like, "Okay, guys, see ya."
Yeah, I hate it. It drives me crazy, but whatever. It is what it is.
All right, guys in the stream, thank you so much for joining One Stop Mouse and Magic for Four. And please check them out. If you like what you see, please subscribe. I guarantee you will love both of those channels. Would you like to say something to the folks on your behalf before you get off? What do you have coming up?
Thank you guys so much for coming on, and check out our next video is going to be our perfect Magic Kingdom day. We picked 10 things we could do at Magic Kingdom, and we're excited. We can't wait to show you.
Be there. And check out my 8th day of Vlogmas coming out tomorrow, probably about 9 o'clock, and it'll be surprising to both of us. That's all I can say, because I don't know anything else. I'll have to get up now and figure out what I'm talking about. So
You got to go edit that one.
no, I have to shoot it first. I don't even have the concept. I don't even know what it is yet. So maybe it'll be like how my life was changed by Magic for Four. That could be it.
Perfect.
I love it.
Or what to do in a snowstorm following a one-stop mouse interview. I hope you guys stay safe and safe out on the roads and everything, and you don't have to go anywhere.
We're not going anywhere. Our cars are in the garage, and we're
parked for at least the next day.
Yeah.
You're all prepped. At least you live in Massachusetts. You know, I used to live in the North Georgia mountain. Well, no, but you guys know how to treat the roads.
Yeah.
You know, the state budget and stuff. When I lived in the North Georgia mountains, you know, people would mock us because we get 2 inches of ice and it would be like a disaster, Armageddon. But there were no trucks, no salt, no. Yeah. So it was to us.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Come back and see us. We'll see you real soon. Why? Because we like you. Woohoo! Good night, everybody.